Hello everyone, this is Mimi from MimisCraftyShoppe. Welcome to my channel. I've got a few journals here that I want to share with y'all that I've been working on for at least a month or so. Anyway, these will be for sale in my Etsy store, MimisCraftyShoppe, and they are mermaid journals. So I have had this particular mermaid covers for this one probably for 3 or 4 years. I bought this one recently, and I just thought they were so pretty, and I had taken and put in some alcohol inks on the front of them here to kind of, you know, give them a little color, and they just are really pretty. I took them apart and redid the spine on there. I made it bigger and added all this to it. This actually came with it was a photograph book. It came on the spine, but the spine was real tiny, you know, so I wanted to make it bigger. And I added a lot of texture here. This is a real pretty, not a dangle, but it has dangles on it. They're really gorgeous on there. And I've made like a little small one that has sand in it, and the back is kind of like I don't know what this is. It just reminds me of corn husk or something, but I'm not for sure what it is. But anyway, I've got 2 of them, and they're similar but different, like I always make all my journals. That they're going to be for sale, so I want to get started on it because I'm rambling on. So let me get busy on showing y'all these beautiful journals. I just love the way they turned out. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, and finally got them done. Thank the Lord. So let me get some of this stuff out of the way. My ocean beach themed stuff that I have that's in my blue room, and see if I am in frame. I just love this. It's beautiful. Let me see if I'm in frame so I can get started. Yeah, I think this will work. Hopefully. I just put I had 2 different kinds of, this is sari silk, and this was just a ribbon that I had that's got some wire in it, and I've used this as a closure. I had a little hard time deciding what kind of closure I was going to put on it. I really wanted to put something different on there, but because of this mermaid on here, I couldn't really clasp anything here. I thought it might break it, and I didn't want to tear up the cover after I spent all that time making it. So I just added these, and I stuck them through the spine here. So these are easily removable, and they do lay pretty good flat. So you don't really even have to have that on there. But I put it on there because I thought it looked pretty with it. So, all right, well, let me get started on this one. Like I said, they're going to be similar but different. And it's the Mermaid. And I will tell you, as I'm looking through here, the different, I'm going to call these Mermaid by the Sea. And the different scrapbook paper. This is something I made. That was really pretty. And these are just come out of, let's see, what's it called? Prima Marketing French Riveria. So I did use that paper, and Graphic 45 Voyage Beneath the Sea paper. And some of the digitals I used, shout out MrsCogsCrafts. She has some mermaid ladies in there. Graphic Fairy, she has a whole bunch of beachy themes. Shabbydabbydodah Tina, and Artymaze Andrea. So I did a ruffle over here on the side. Isn't that pretty? I love that. I think that was from a curtain. And then I have this trim down here. And I literally had to go through this book I don't know how many times and take stuff out of it, because I had it so crammed full of ephemera that I couldn't hardly get it to close. And you know, I love to just put fill them up. But sometimes I have to just tell myself, stop, stop, stop. You're just getting too much stuff in there. But there's plenty of place for writing here. You know, I'm going to always leave room for people to write if they're interested in writing in their books. This actually came out of a book I bought. Let's see, who is this? I don't know where I got it. I bought this at the bookstore, the used bookstore, and it had these beautiful pictures in there. You can actually take these off and use them. So that was really neat, I thought. I used all kinds of different papers that I had from magazines. This is real pretty onion skin. It's kind of a peachy, turquoisey blue. And there's just a lot of different textures in here. This is gorgeous, I think. I love the deep blues in this and the little mermaids. So I tried to mix it up and use all kinds of papers in here. This came out of a kid's book. And I did a lot of stenciling. This came out of a, it's like not a receipt, a recipe, but it had a beachy kind of recipe on there, so I thought it was pretty cool in there. And these are so pretty. I got these out of some bird books that I had. So a lot of different, like I said, textures in here. You know, I just love doing these books up. It's so much fun for me to do. This take me a lot longer. And I just added a little bling on this one. I tea dyed some of the papers in here and coffee dyed them. I don't do that as quite as much as I used to, but I love doing it. I love the way they turn out. And there's that onion skin again, and sometimes it gets kind of bent in there, but it'll straighten back out. There's, I think that's those Ideal Books magazines. I don't know, some of the glue that I used was so sticky. It kept sticking. And I'm going to have to fix that. Oh, I'll show you that one and see. And these are all kind of like have some kind of water on them. But sometimes your glue, if it's not completely dry, it'll stick. And I have to be careful with that. I get in a hurry. I thought this was so neat. I love that, how that turned out. That's so pretty. And see that big bird? So I don't know the names of any of these birds. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not very good at remembering stuff. But I actually went on a trip to Galveston, and I love these old maps in here too. This was something that I made up last year. And then these are just some journaling cards that I thought were kind of pretty because they're ocean and clouds. And this is like a belly band pocket. And here's some pretty jewel dangles down here. Oh, I just think these are so pretty, and I don't have much of that left anymore. And I always do ruffles up on the side, some more trim down here. And this is a real pretty dangle I made up. This is actually a necklace that I used to wear. And so I made those up using that. And here's some pretty dangles that just have a little bit of, that kind of, I don't know if this is made out of, it's iridescent look. I'm not sure what they make those out of. Some kind of shells, I'm not sure. And some little blue jewels. And then this is some beachy theme charms I got. I thought this was so cute. I don't know where that came out of one of my kits I got. And mermaids. And this is some brown, I think that's parchment paper. I don't know. I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure what that is. It might be parchment paper. And this is a little yo-yo collage I did down there. Oh, this right here is so cute. This is actually old, and it's a little card that's I can't pronounce that. Used Nagara starch. I'm sure that's not correct. But anyway, this little boy, he is dressed up in a sailor suit, and I bought 2 of those, and I thought they were so cute. These are vintage postcards that I got recently. And then this right here is actually a stencil, and it says, she wakes early in the morning, strolls to the beach, and to her amazement, a pretty little mermaid sings out, hello, dear friends of the beautiful sea. I just love that. I bought that a few years ago. And this was from Graphic Fairy. I know that. And this paper right here too. It's so pretty. And I made up these using, did some texture on there with some stenciling and, oh my gosh, what do you call this stuff? Gesso, you know, and then I used probably some acrylic paints to bring in the color, and these are just some stickers. I don't know, I get to making videos and then I can't remember the name of anything. So this is a pocket I made up and sewed this little thing on there. I thought it was so cute. Got burlap. You can get it in different colors at Hobby Lobby, and I've got quite a few different colors of that. So, and it's another page out of a kid's book. This right here is really cute. There's this picture, and then this is like I put in here some little cards you can journal on. And what I want to show you on this, oh no, it's bent back, is this actually opens up, or it's supposed to anyway, unless I glued it down. But you can actually open this up and write on it. So it's kind of like a little neat thing I learned. You can actually, it's a pocket back here, a pocket here. But I learned that. Some people were showing that on YouTube one year, a bunch of different things you could do with an 8 by 11.5 paper. And so I just made me some, you know, little demonstrations up so I could remember how to do them, which that's not the right word either. This is a little collage. Isn't that pretty? I thought that was so pretty. I love this starfish. I have a starfish over here somewhere. Isn't that pretty? I love this starfish. I don't even know where I got it. I dropped it though, kind of messed it up a little bit. This is pretty, come from the Graphic Fairy. This little envelope here I made out of one of those lint chocolate boxes. I think that's what you call them, lentil or lint. I don't know. I threw one away just a while ago, and I should have brought it in here. This is like a little book. You can write in, but it was not that hard to do. I seen somebody doing on Instagram, I think is where I seen it. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, my head hit the camera. And this is my little, I love to make my tags and put these little collage of fabrics on there, and this has got a little yo-yo on there, and just, I love doing those. Those are fun to do, and I did some, that's that transfer stuff that you can get nowadays. Oh, I love this. This turned out really cute too. And here's another one of those little things. I put a little Velcro on this one because to keep it closed, but I think you can still open it. I'm not for sure. It might not let me open it. I don't think this one's going to allow me to open it, but anyway, you can get the idea. It is an 8 by 11.5, and it makes into this pocket. It looks like a little envelope, and you can actually put stuff inside here, you know, or you can use the back part like I did. And that paper's so pretty. let's see, missed quite a few pages there. This came out of a calendar, and I love this. I thought this was so pretty. I don't even know where I got it from. Those ladies used to dress really neat back in the day when they had to go to the beach. They had to cover up. And nowadays, people don't have hardly nothing on. Jellyfish, I think, there, which you don't want to get stung by one of those. Doesn't feel good. But I'm fixing to start working on some farm journals. Oh my goodness. I was going to do some red, white, and blue journals, but I didn't get finished with these in time. Time just flies by. Anyway, I was telling y'all, my family and I went on my kids and my grandkids. We went to Galveston and stayed for 3-4 days, and in June, and we had the best time. I've been wanting to do that for a long time, and life just gets in the way sometimes, and we don't get to do things that we want to do. But I finally just booked it, you know, and said we're going, and it all worked out, and everybody got to go, and we had a fantastic time. There's another one of those tags I made up, and that's another one of those little dangles I made with that necklace that I had. So pretty. And this right here is that flip. I love to do this. Little sequence, little flip this way or flip that way. I just think that's so much fun. It's very relaxing. My granddaughter used to have some shirts that were like that, but she's outgrown all that now. Here's a little mermaid tail you can write on the back or take it and use it in another project. Here's another little dangle. And pocket full of goodies. Some of these pockets, this is that French Riviera. And this one here, I left this one in. This is made out of one of those, you know, subtract addition little things that we used to use for the kids, or they still use them, I guess. And this was actually came off the spine, which I thought was so cool. I love this. So I thought that added some texture, and so I saved it, and I said I'm going to use it in some of my projects. Beautiful little pictures again. Like I said, I think these will come off, and I could not tell you who painted those, but anyway, okay, here's another one of my tags. This was come from Artymaze, I think. And these were some napkins. And so this is the paper that was inside these books, okay? And you can see it on the back side of here. So I actually made up something, but I'll show you it at the end. But anyway, these were cute. I had a few napkins that were beachy themed, and so I kind of played around with them one day. Music paper. I'm trying to hurry up. And this is vintage, a real label. I think it's French. Oh, it's so hard to get things back in there once you get them out sometimes. Fumble fingers. Oh, my goodness. I'm so picky about putting things back because then I don't remember and I forget to put them back. All right, and this I made up using embossing. You know, I have so many tools and things, and I forget that I have it, and I have to get it out and use it for a while and then put it back up. But this is so pretty. I love this lady on the front. Oh, she's so gorgeous. Here's another one of those little examples of a paper that you can fold up by a 8 by 11.5, I think, and see. But anyway, I kept examples of all these, you know, and that way when I get ready to do it, I have an example. And now I can't get this one closed up. Okay, come on now. Come on. I don't think this is the right way, but we'll see. No. I think this folds up first. Yeah, this folds up first. Okay, and then it folds like down there and down there. And this stuff back in here. And I didn't put a Velcro on this one, so shouldn't have done the other one either. I should just put a paper clip on it. But like I said, this I laminated. These came from Graphic Fairy. I thought she was so cute. I love that little girl. And you can take out a lot of this stuff, you know, if you do like to journal. And that way it's, you know, not so thick. But I try to always leave plenty of paper there that you can journal on. Here's another beautiful tag. Oh my gosh, I love it. Journal on the back of that. Need to kind of glue that down a little bit more, sticking up. I think this page is so pretty here. And this is a dictionary page, and I put like a sticker. It says mermaids on there. See if I can get this up. See, my things are sticking again. Oh no, that one came up okay. But it's sticking. I have my glitter glue. I added some water to it, and I think it was a mistake because it made it kind of go everywhere. But it was so thick, I couldn't get anything out, and that's that ledger paper. So, and then it caused other problems. Isn't that pretty? Love that. I had so much fun making these. I have a room that's actually done up in blues, different color blues. And it's kind of a beachy theme, but it reminds me of a room that I have a picture of a girl in there that, you know, this little girl, and she goes to the beach every summer to visit her grandmother. And, you know, it's all the things that she collects in her room. This is vintage. And I put the little stamp right there. And that's what I think about whenever I go in there. Used to be my granddaughter loved to stay in there, but we kind of been switching to the other bedroom. But I think I'm going to move her back in there because she told me the other day, she's 10, she's a preteen, thinks that she's all grown up now, and that I did not need to sleep with her anymore when she came over. So it kind of broke my heart a little bit, but I said, oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure that, you know, our bedrooms are on the other end of the house. And I told her, I said, I just want to make sure you're not going to be scared or anything. She said, I stay by myself at home all the time, you know. I'm used to sleeping by myself. I said, okay. So here's where I used that gesso and did the different color on there. And then I think this might be a pocket. And these are one of those time cards, so that's cool to do that. And this is that Edith Holden. Okay, here's another one. Oh, so cute. I think this might be vintage. Yeah, that's actually, might have been a real letter at one time that somebody could tape all the way around it. I don't know. I get a lot of stuff from that French Riviera. I think her name's Nina. I'm not for sure. Anyway, she's so sweet. And she has some really cool stuff. I've been buying from her for a long time. All right, this one, let's see. I think this was like the other one. I don't know. Okay, open it up and look at that page. I hope you can see all this. I don't even know if I'm in frame. I think I am. And then just fold it back up. But maybe you can get, you know, if you buy this journal, you'll see how these are made, and something maybe you can make yourself. So this is a little pocket here that goes up. I used some Tim Holtz paper there. And that's one of those coin things. And it's beautiful. I just love this. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Another one of those pretty tags. And then I did a collage on the bottom. I had to kind of pull those down a little bit because they were making my Handmade by MimisCraftyShoppe. They were making my journals too fat. But I think closing them up for a little bit kind of helped them to settle down. So, and this right here is actually a stamp that I had. And I stamped it on, I think, freezer paper. And then I melted wax on it. I colored it in, and then I melted wax on it. So I thought it turned out really pretty. It was something I did probably last year. I did that, I kind of go on spurts and do a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, and then here's some real pretty dangles down here. Okay, that's one of the journals. Let me get it over here. And I wanted to show you this right quick. I'm not for sure which card will go with which journal, but anyway, this is something I made up, just a little card. And this was, I made using that vellum. And I just cut it out and put some, I don't know if I didn't put anything on top of it. Maybe, you know how we get all that clear paper, sacks from when we order something. I used that to cover that with. So, and I just used glue, regular stick glue. Okay, so this is just some of that Riveria paper, and I put holes up here and made it where you can either turn it this way, and you can actually put 4x6 pictures in here. So I'll have one of these for each one, because the other one I have to add a few more to it. But it's just, you know, like a little photo thing. Maybe you go to the beach and you want to have some pictures. There you go. All right, let's get this one done. Again, I want to show you the tassel. This is what I made. This right here I actually got from a lady on Etsy. And if I remember, I'll share the lady who it is, and she does a really great job. She makes a lot of tassels and stuff. Okay, this one's, like I said, just like the other one. It's a little bit different, you know, just a tiny bit, but got the little wood thing on the back, on the spine, and same closure. And now if I can get it undone, it'll be good. This one ribbon, that sari silk, kind of wants to string, you know, a lot of strings on it all the time. I don't know if I like that or not. Anyway, okay, let's get started on this one, and I hope I'm in frame. Okay, so the front is similar. This is the one that was super fat, and I had it upside down. It's got the same little pocket on it and everything. The paper's a little different, the scrapbook paper. The dangles are different, you know, like changed them up. Here's some little dangles I put on the side here. And this one, I'll show you, has these envelopes made out of vellum, and then I just put one of these journaling cards inside. I'm not going to pull that out, and then I used wax seal on it. I have some more, another one that's going to go with each. There's another one I made that's similar, but a little bit different. Okay. Both of them will get two, you know, one each. But like I said, they're just about the same, but they have a few different books in there. I can't think of the name of that book I used. And here's another one of those stationery little cards. I thought it was so cute. I ordered those off of Etsy too, and I can't remember the lady's paper or something. She has a lot of vintage stationery, especially from the 70s and stuff. This is beautiful trim. Oh my gosh, I love that. I have no idea where I got it. Some crab cake recipes. Love this little lady right here. She's so pretty. A little collage there I made. Seahorse. That's from Graphic Fairy. Some more of those beautiful pictures, and I just put some collage right there, and another one, picture of that lady with the little bling. She just popped on this page, so I had to stick her there. Here's a couple of more of those vintage postcards. those came out of a whole thing of postcards, and I just tore some of them out. Okay, here is another one of those little mermaid tails, and then this is another napkin that I took and put on page. And what I usually do is iron that down on freezer paper, and then I'll just glue it on whatever I want to put it on. That tends to work pretty good. So, oh, here's another one of these little boys. Oh, he's so cute. I had a hard time parting with those, okay? Those were so darling, but I bought them for this journal, so I'm going to put them in there. And here's some little postcards. Oh, gosh. I thought they're kind of sea, ocean, and stuff. And here's another one of those, I think it's called a lint box, chocolate box. Oh, wish I can remember the names of stuff, but my brain just is in overload. Can't remember anything. There's that beautiful lady again. Getting those strings off of there. I love making these little collages and put them on the sides as tags. But as you can see, there's a lot of journaling on there. It says the sea possesses a power over one's moods that has the effect of a will the sea can hypnotize. Henrik Ibsen. That's probably some kind of writer or something. Poem guy. Okay, here's another one of these out of, this is a division card. But there's a cute, and I did some stenciling and some gesso on there. Gosh, I wish I can remember the name of that book. This is some paper that I ordered. I don't know what it's for. It's so pretty color, though. I got it on Amazon. I love this girl here. She is gorgeous. See? Her colors went great with this page. Another pocket. More stuff in there you can journal on. Did a ruffle here, some trim. Oh, and this was so pretty. This came out of one of those Reminisce magazines. My mom, I conned her out of some of them. And I cut this out. It says beaches, boardwalks, and busy days. And I just thought that was so pretty. It just went with my beachy journals. This is really pretty. Tag I made. And then here is another one of those multiplications that I made up using gesso and all kinds of textures. That beautiful lady in the sea. But I'm excited to start making some more journals. I think I'm going to do the farm journals. I made some of those a few years back. I made one for my mom for her birthday, you know. I think it was her 80th birthday. And I made another one to sell. Well, she bought the other one too. She loved it so much. She's just like, I gotta have both of those. So she wound up with both of them. That's a little pocket right in there. And I was like, Mom, I gave you one for your birthday. I didn't, you know. And she's like, I liked it so much. They're so pretty. That's the old picture there. Little texture in there. Lighthouse. Another little pocket and some, I did a little collaging down here. I think this Tim Holtz paper is so pretty. And all the little signatures have little charms on them. I forgot to show you those. But these books have 4 signatures. They ended up having like 298 front and back pages. I mean, that's why I had such a hard time with these journals. I was like, you know, I should have made the spine a little bit bigger. I made it about 2.5 inches. I think that would have been, it looks big enough. But sometimes I miscalculate on that, and I'm like, okay, you're trying to put too much stuff in this journal, and, you know, making it gator mouth is what they call it. So, oh gosh, get that back in there. That pretty. I think I'm gonna stick this right here. I have to find me a paper clip. I just love that music paper and using that alcohol ink tape on there. Ledger paper. Another book out of a kid's theme, the Mermaids. It's a pretty thing out of those Ideal magazines. I have tons of those. Okay, you can see here I used the ruffle and the trim down here. And here's another dangle, and then this one here I made up too. It's kind of similar to that other one. Oh, and this is really, I didn't know if I'd ever use this fabric because I thought, oh, I don't know, I don't really know if I like this fabric or not. But then whenever I was making these journals, I was like, it looks like, not seaweed, but coral. And if you saw the actual fabric, you would think so. I already put it up, so I can't show it to you, but it does. It looks just like coral. And I did that in, you know, it's got the same thing that the other one did. I can't think of the name of it now. Anyway, I'm trying to get through these, so this video is not too long, but I just wanted to do a flip through to show y'all how they turned out. And this really turned out pretty because I used it, put some coffee and tea dye on there, and it really came out really old. These are actually some cards I got from Tuesday morning, which I missed Tuesday morning. I wish we still had them, but unfortunately ours closed. My mom's closed. This is a flip out, and but anyway, it just didn't make it through the COVID and everything else like a lot of places didn't, you know. That's always so cute. And here is this one I made up, the time card. A couple of tags. There's one tag in there. I love that lighthouse. I think lighthouses are so unique and beautiful and such a part of our history. It's so I'm so happy that we still have some. We do. Not here, but in the upper New England states, they have quite a few of them. There's that beautiful burlap and the orange. Little tag down there. That's so pretty. Let's look, this lady, she's just having a good time at the beach. And this right here is this beautiful. It's actually a curtain, and I have used it. I'll be sad whenever I get through using it. I don't know where I got it from. I think I found it at a shop or something. More material there and trim on the side. And there's some some bookmarks, and then another picture there. But there's that beautiful onion skin railroad. I think this, oh, this is, no, it's, yeah, I think it's the railroad. I finally used it. I've had that for a while, and I said, I've got to use that in there. And this is just a little bitty envelope. They're so cute. But I had all this stuff printed out for 3 years, y'all. And I'm just now doing it. I have got so much paper that I have printed out, and I, you know, digitals, and, you know, that I'm want to make journals with. But at least I have it ready to go. I got a ballerina one, and I haven't done that yet. And several real pretty pink ones and some blue ones, and just gorgeous stuff. Oh, this one's so pretty too. Look at that. Tag. Gorgeous tag. And hopefully, like I said, I'm going to get to work on those farm journals here pretty quick once I get these uploaded and all that fun stuff. This is something that I made up and just kind of sewed around down by the sea. And anyway, so this here is another stamp, and the same thing. I use the same technique and got the pretty dangle down there. So, okay, let me show you the other card. And this here. Oh my goodness, one of my charms fell off. This is another little card I made up. It's so cute, and then I put this in there. And then here is another one that I'm going to try to see if I can stick it back in there, because I think it's going to fit now. So, but anyway, I think that's all I had to show y'all, and I am going to put that charm back on there. Probably didn't tie it enough. Like I said, I'm going to put these in my Etsy store, and these are this top is pretty, heavy, but it, you don't, like I said, if you take a few things out, you won't even have to use a closure on it, because it just closes back up. But as you can see, it's pretty full. Or you can leave it like that, like I would do. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching and listening to me gab. I appreciate it, and I love this. I don't know where I got this. I don't know if this was my daughter's, but isn't that beautiful? Oh, gosh, I just love that. I love satin. Okay, I'll shut up. All right, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon.